for your games. And we're back checking out the red deck of Vibes TCG. All penguins all the time. What the penguins say? I don't know. All right, yeah, penguins red. That was stupid, but whatever. Let's get it. I wonder what sound a penguin does make. If I would have watched March of the Penguins, I would have known. Or Happy Feet. Never watched either one of those bad boys. Right. Red deck. Should have played you instead of this wretched blue deck. But, I mean, it's cool. It just needs to be upgraded, though. Alright. We got Peace Out, Penguin. I know this is in order. Man, did I take this out of order? I sure did. Oh, man. Alright. So, this is going to be messy again. Alright. Peace Out, Penguin. 3-drop. This penguin can only act if you've played a red action this cycle. Act, tap, choose, well, flop in this game. Choose up to 2 penguins with total vibe 10 or less. Ice those penguins and this penguin. Okay, this is a kamikaze guy. Okay, so this gets rid of 2 of your opponent's penguins with 10 or less vibe combined and this guy. So, cool removal, 3-drop. And he's contributing his 4 vibe until he taps. But yeah. Alright, 3-drop, ribbon dancing penguin. So cute. So cute, I can't stand it. Whenever you play a red action, this penguin can produce 2 red pudge for the rest of this cycle. And again, the pudge pays for your action cards, which action step is the 3rd step of the turn order. Yeah. Alright, whenever you play a red action, this penguin can produce 2 pudge for the rest of this cycle. That's what's up. 3-drop, 4 vibe. And we have a not a ride anymore. Action, saucy. 0-drop action. You can only play this action if it's face down as a rod. So this is like a World of Warcraft trap card. That's pretty cool. Flip this card over to play it. Choose a penguin and boost his vibe by 2 for the rest of this cycle. So kind of like a trick. Get 2 vibe on a guy. Not the most powerful thing, but it's a free ride. Like it's cool to play cards that are meant for a thing instead of having to waste any card as a land rod. Ah, that's so cute. Use whoopee cushion. Haha, I'm putting a whoopee cushion under there. He's gonna think he passed gas. Alright, 2-drop action card. Choose a penguin with vibe 10 or greater. Reduce his vibe by 4 for the rest of this cycle. Draw a card. Okay. Alright, so I guess they got a little embarrassed. They lost 4 vibe worth, and then you draw a card, so pretty cool card. Pretty cool action card. Alright, and then we got a drop in attention. 1-drop action. You can only play this action if it's the 4th action you've played this cycle. Ice all penguins, so another board wipe for penguins, but you gotta have played 4 actions this turn. Which here goes the cheap one. That's the only cheap one I see so far. Alright, so we'll put the penguins here and the actions up top. Screw this down a bit. Alright, then we got a drop in attention. You can only play this action if it's the... Oh, we just read that one. Alright, contemplation penguin, 1-drop. Thinking. Lay pingu. 1-drop, 2 vibe penguin. Then we got the action trust fall, 2-drop. Choose a penguin. Reduces vibe by 2 for the rest of this cycle. If that penguin has 0 vibe, it can't be iced this cycle. Draw a card. So you can use the board wipe and then not have to ice your own stuff. Interesting. I think we got the big 10-drop of the deck. Chubopolis Unleashed. 10-drop penguin. Whenever you play a red action, put 2 vibe counters on this penguin. When this penguin is iced from play, draw cards equal to half the number of vibe counters on this penguin rounded up. Okay, so you can buff this guy up a whole bunch, and then whenever it gets iced, you get to draw half of those cards. That's a great one. I think we got Peace Out Penguin, and I'm sure you can have 4 of those 10 drops, but of course the precon only comes with 1 though. Seeing that again, Ribbon Dancer, put on the show. 3 drop, choose a penguin with vibe 10 or greater, ice that penguin, so good removal right there. See how these cards are kind of better than the ice cards and everything? I'm just saying. 2 drop, enters flops, and this guy provides 2 puds like the other blue guy. Then we got Have an Encore, 1 drop. You can only play this action if you played another red action this cycle. Choose up to 2 red penguins in your huddle and unflop those penguins, draw a card. So untap the guys and draw a card. Very useful card. Then we got Run It Back Penguin, 4 drop, tap, pick a red action card in your ice and return it to your hand. Ice this penguin. Alright, it's a big 6 vibe, but if you need to bring back something and do a wombo combo, this guy allows you to do it from the grave. Nice. Alright, then we got this one again. We got the Punk Rocker. We got the Ribbon. We got this guy riding the wave. We got the Play. We got the Whoopee Cushion. We got the Thinker. We got the Magician. We got the Dropping Attention. We got the Whoopee Cushion. We got this. We got the Beast. We haven't seen this one. Alright, Sunburn the Penguin. 2 drop action. Choose a penguin with vibe 4 or less. Ice that penguin. So good removal, man. See, blue doesn't have all that type of removal like that. I think it might have had like 1 removal card for the most part, maybe 2. But alright, Screaming Penguin, the classic art. 5 drop. 6 vibe. When you play in action, boost this penguin's vibe by 2 for the rest of the cycle. It doesn't stick around. The Play, this one, this guy. Bamboo Penguin, just a basic 2 drop, 4 vibe, 4 power, aka. Run It Back. Screamer, the Scream. This guy taking a walk. This one, and I believe we've seen everything at this point. Yeah, sure, we've seen everything, so I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, there's been vibes. Pudgy Penguins, TCG, all penguins all the time. OCG, a company, first edition. And like I say, probably don't get this advanced. Go ahead and get the yellow and green deck, unless you want the fancy cool dice and the token and everything. But scan and download the QR code for Vibes digital game and interactive tutorial. Oyo Games, like, comment, subscribe. Peace in Minnesota and the Middle East. And let's not get a World War III. Yeah.